The roar of war erupted in strategic blockades designed to contain and repel the advance of law enforcement. The streets of Tomatlán turned into a battlefield where the thunder of gunfires and explosions shattered the stillness of the night. A relentless war where cartel forces, with their iconic four-letter logo, desperately launched into the defense of their leader. Block after block, law enforcement faced relentless resistance. Bullet traced deadly lines in the air, and dark smoke rose like a shroud over the conflict. The clashes in these blockades became a mockery dance between law and crime, where every alley and corner harbored the uncertainty of the unknown. In the midst of this fierce struggle, crucial questions arise. Did the authorities manage to capture El Mencho? Or did the leader of the CJNG slip once again into the shadows? What was the price paid in lives and devastation in Tomatlán? Join us on a journey into the abyss, where we will unravel the details of this apocalyptic confrontation and discover how the forces of good and evil collided in a scenario where the lines between justice and darkness blurred. Get ready to plunge into the abyss of drug trafficking and find out how this relentless war was resolved. Not without reminding you that if you enjoy our content and want to support us, remember to subscribe to the channel. Leave us your powerful like and comment. That helps us a lot and motivate us to continue bringing you quality investigate content. Now let's continue. City in flames. In the early light of day, the state of Jalisco, Mexico became the stage for a fierce battle between law enforcement and alleged members of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel (CJNG). The target, Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, alias El Mencho, the elusive leader of the CJNG who has defied authorities for too long. Tomatlán, the municipality, considered one of the CJNG's strongholds, became the epicenter of a tragedy that would leave an indelible mark on the region. Federal and state forces unleashed a massive operation, filling the streets of Tomatlán with the overwhelming presence of agents. The mission? Capture El Mencho, plunge the cartel into darkness, and restore the peace that the community so desperately craved. However, what ensued was an all-out war, a deadly dance where law and criminality collided in a frenzy of bullets and violence. Initial reports narrated roadblocks and streets blocked by alleged CJNG members. The cartel forces deployed an arsenal of war, from heavy weaponry to armored vehicles and grenades. The magnitude of the confrontation was reflected in the presence of helicopters and armored vehicles, a scene that spoke to the drama of the operation. This conflagration has plunged the region into palpable tension, generating concern and fear among local inhabitants. The reality of violence emanating from the cartels became evident, and the presence of military and security forces in the area marked the magnitude of the challenge faced by authorities. El Mencho County-Speak, mocking the established encirclement, raised serious questions about the effectiveness of law enforcement in pursuing cartel leaders in Mexico. This critical situation highlights the challenges and difficulties that the Mexican government faces in its fights against drug cartels, especially the CJNG, which has deeply rooted its presence in Jalisco in a disturbing manner. Under the leadership of Mencho, the CJNG has demonstrated an exceptional ability to defy authorities and maintain its influence even under pressure. The battle in Tomatlán reveals the complexity of the fight against cartels, where quick mobilization and the CJNG's reach create a chaotic and challenging scenario. This fails episode also raised doubts about the strategy and effectiveness of law enforcement in their confrontation with Mexican cartels. El Mencho's ability to evade capture underscores the need to review and improve tactics for pursuing and apprehending leaders of drug trafficking. The adversity generated by cartels in Mexico manifests in deadly roadblocks and blockades that paralyze entire communities. The struggle for territorial control has taken a high toll in lives and instilled fear in the heart of society. The persistence of this adversity and the cartel's ability to challenge authorities demands a comprehensive and coordinated strategy in the fight against drug trafficking. The CJNG has consolidated its power in Jalisco, becoming a dominant player in the region. The figure of Mencho as the undisputed leader has marked an era of violence and challenges for authorities. The inability to capture him in this operation highlights the urgent need to rethink and strengthen strategies to confront the growing threat of cartels. This regrettable episode in Tomatlán is not only a reflection of the adversity facing Mexico, but also a call for more decisive and coordinated action. The peace and the security that citizens crave are at stake, and a comprehensive approach addressing the roots of the problem is imperative. The region is marked by the trail of violence, but also by the hope for change. The impact of this battle will resonate in collective memory, reminding us of the urgency to overcome the challenges posed by drug cartels and build a future where peace prevails over the darkness threatening Mexico. Trail of violence. The extent of this conflict reveals a much darker and more complex dimension than anticipated. In an unexpected turn, the forces for the National Army were compelled to intervene, responding to the call for help from local authorities. In the subsequent clashes, the town of Teocintla, in front of the Clementina Ranch, became the scene of a bloody battle. The magnitude of this clash led to a significant number of casualties. 4 individuals were marked by violence. Thank you for reaching the end of the video. This concludes our presentation for now. Before saying goodbye, allow me to remind you that if you enjoy our content and want to support us, leave your powerful like and comment. Also, activate the notification bell to stay informed about new updates. This helps and motivates us to continue bringing investigative and breaking news content, especially for you. For now, with nothing else to reference, a bid farewell until the next video.